Hi guys, so today we're going to be taking notes on page 79, and in your table of contents I want you to write addition and subtraction properties of equality. Now this is going to seem pretty much similar to what we've already been doing, except now we're actually going to be doing it, instead of using the fact families, we're going to do more of an algebraic format, okay? So we do have some vocabulary today, so go ahead and turn to page 76. And the first vocabulary word is going to be subtraction property of equality, page 610. And it says, if you subtract the same number from each side of an equation, the two sides remain equal. Okay? And that's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to have an equation and we're going to do the opposite of the equation in order to make it equal. Okay? Now the other vocabulary word is inverse operations, which is what I was just talking about. So inverse operation is undoing each other. Okay, so we're going to be doing the opposite of what we already have. Okay, and then the last vocabulary word is going to be the addition property of equality. And again, if you add the same number to each side of an equation, the two sides are going to remain equal. Okay, so we're going to be taking notes on page 79. Okay. So at the top, we're going to start with addition. Okay, so we're going to be doing two examples. Okay, so one of them is going to be the numbers, and the other one's going to be algebra. Okay, so we're going to start with the numbers. So let's say we have 5 is equal to 5. Okay. Now, if I add 3 here, and I add 3 here, I get the same number. 8 is equal to 8. So, just because I added the same thing on this side and this side, I can keep my balance. Okay? Now for algebra, let's say we have x minus 2 is equal to 3. So if I add 2 on this side and I add 2 on this side, okay, so here we have x, because 2 minus 2, that's going to cancel out, and this is going to give me 5. Okay, so again, we had to have the same number here and the same number here. Okay. Alright, let's do 2 more examples. So, let's say we have a minus 25 equals 52. And let's say we have h minus 4 equals 58. Okay. So here, again, I have to add 25, because I'm doing the opposite. So here, this is going to cancel. A is equal to, if I add 52 plus 25, I get 77. Okay. Over here, we're going to add 4. These cancel, so H is equal to, if I add 58 plus 4, I get 62. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do the subtraction. Okay, so again, we're going to have numbers, and then algebra. So over here, again, we're going to start with 5 equals 5, and this time we're going to have x plus 2 equals 3. So if I subtract 3, I still get 2 is equal to 2. Here, if I subtract 2, x is equal to, this is going to cancel, we get 1. Okay. So again, these two have to be the same. Okay, let's do some examples. So let's say we have 132 plus t equals 245.5. And over here we have 147.5 plus x equals 245. Okay. So over here I have to subtract 132. This is going to cancel, so I'm going to have t is equal to, now this one we have to be very careful because we have a decimal, so we have to put 0.0, and then we subtract 245.5 minus 132.0, okay, and then I should get 113.5. Over here, again, subtract 147.5, subtract 147.5. This is going to cancel, so we have x is equal to, again we have to put 0.0 here because these are decimals, so we need to make sure that we line up our decimal place when we add and subtract. So here, 245.0 minus 147.5, you should have got 98. Okay? And the important thing is to remember that these are going to stay the same. Okay? So we're going to talk more about this in class, and make sure you're ready.